Hello and welcome to the Treasured Page. I'm Melanie and this is our quiet crafting space. And I'm just having a look at my little mini journal that we made a few weeks ago. The link to this is in the description box below. This was made from some packaging. We had a look at the 5-hole pamphlet stitch, and I've been slowly filling it with various ideas and things that I've done on videos and tutorials that we've had over the last few weeks. So just wanted to have a little flip through to show you where I'm at with it and to help you understand that these journals can be done very quickly. They could be a month-long project, and it could be something that you could do as a weekend project but to fill for the following month. So with something like Meg's Journal Challenge coming up for July, Meg's Junk Journal July, this would be quite an interesting piece to fill and decorate over the weeks and the days with each of her prompts. So I'm thinking of making another journal now next week for the start of July and dipping in for the Junk Journal July and having a go. So I just thought I'd have a flip through. So we've got this irregular shaped pocket here. It can look almost like a face, so maybe that bit there with the eye and the nose, and this is the part of the mouth. I quite like that. That just happened by random. And then I've got a tag here, so I've got plenty of writing space, and I've got little coffee shop cards, which I'm calling my coffee shop cards, just they reminded me of a menu, and they were decorated with washi tape that we did in previous videos. Here we've got this and the little flippy notelet pad there just to write, and that was all stuck on with some brads but clear on the other page. So here's a blank page. I feel like I need to decorate something there. I've got a little pocket there, and again that's a blank page. So I'm sort of looking for the blank pages, especially where there's a double page. So interesting little flip out there, things to write on. That's again done with the washi tape. So they're quick, simple little tasks that you can do that just embellish the journal. And this was an idea when I had the rest of the ladies. I had only wanted the top portion of them for the project, so the bottom of the ladies I've stuck here, and that focuses in on their legs and their shoes, and I thought that was really fun. And then I've just added this little flip, which can, I think, pull out. Yes, it can, just got stuck at the top, and just 2 pieces of torn paper, but done in a nice way to echo the frills on the dresses. So that is quite nice, particularly if you only want to use half of your paper dolls. So the bottom half can be used, as that's sort of the junk bit that you didn't need for the project. And here I've just got a piece of paper just to flip out, and a little pocket there. And that was made with alcohol inks, so I think I'll show you that. And we'll do that in another video coming up, when I've got all the things to hand. And then there's a blank page there, so I've got a few more blank pages to fill, and I might just do a couple of those now. And then this was my centre, and I've just put a nice strip of digital paper from William Morris there. I thought I could put some photographs or something there, more writing space there. And then this was the folded over bit, and all I've done is just add a little bit of cardstock and some more, well no, it was just the bottom bit of that really, and I've just added that there to give me a closure. So it just tucks in like that, and then it can fold out and be writing space there. And if I want to write on it, I just flip it over, write on it, and then I've also got this bit as well if I want to carry on. But I can then rest this bit here. So that does work, because I often find if some of the flips, I think, oh, that's going to be a bit tricky to write on. So I have thought of that as well, just these little ideas. Okay, so I thought I'd have a look at this page, and I want to add a side tuck, so I'm just going to have a play about with that. And while I was having a look in my things, I thought I'd add something like this. And I think what this is a washi tape sticker. It's something that I've had for a while now, but I quite like the vintage, sort of slightly vintage modern, with the camper van, the VW there, and all the flowers and everything, just in a bit of a collage style. And I just thought, well, I have got this sort of 1950s, 60s sort of vibe to it, so I thought I would bring that in just because the colours worked, and there's a little bit of fun coming in. Maybe I'll like it over here to work with this. So that's what I'm thinking, because I just sort of found that. So when you find these things, you just grab them. So I just thought I'd have a little play. Now, all these scraps came off of this original journal, so you know, it really does create quite a few. Okay, this is just one of the scraps that I'm just going to pull out there. I'm going to stick this on and allow that to be a tuck. Now, I'm not sure I like that there. I do think I prefer this because the colours echo. Little turquoise matches in with what's over here, so I'm going to stick that down, and I'm just wanting to use a all-purpose glue. This is a clear, I think it's a silicone glue, but it's a runny one. This is the Collall glue, and just something that will go in an applicator bottle like this to give you a nice bead of glue. I also like the art glitter glues, would be perfect with that precision nozzle. Then that gives you a bigger internal space in there when you have just got a very narrow bead of glue. Okay, and then all this is just to stick that on there, I think. And so I've been watching a few YouTube clips where they've used tweezers. I've got these tweezers on, and they just seem to pull them off, and it's all clever. So I've got these tweezers, and I'm telling you now, oh no, it has come, but I have, all right, I need practice, but it did work. That actually did work. They're very, very fine tweezers, very sharp tweezers. I'll see if I can find a link for them. So everything is coming over now onto Amazon. So I'll find the link to those, oopsie, sharp, sort of very fine, long tweezers. Just helps get the stickers apart if you've got these stickers. And these come from overseas. These are from China or Japan. Oh no, I didn't do that right, did I? Okay. Well, see, it's washi tape. It's low tack, very low tack. Too low tack for me, in fact. Let's put some glue down, and this time try not to go too wonky. So I'm just laying down some glue, and I'm going to put this washi tape. So it could be any washi tape that you have. This is just another way to use up a washi tape. Not like that. You'll get it nice. Line it up. That's better. And then because I've got this coloured paper which sort of ties in anyway, I don't think I could have come up and then had more of an embellished bit down the bottom. but I didn't think of that. And then what I could do is just put a little thing down there if I fancy something. Something down there, which I think I do. I quite like that. That ties in, doesn't it? With the black and white. And because this is a fabric, sort of a ribbon, just a bit of fabric really. Right, got there in the end. And I'm just going to add that on there just for a little extra bit of interest. And just tie that bit, oopsie, tie that bit there at the top. So I want to scrunch it out because I just want to see that bit there. And then that's my pocket. It's just a very fine, thin pocket. Nothing heavy, not a card. So that's nice. And then that can house, you know, something. And that's that idea. So that's that. Now we probably want something there. Just going to have a play. Okay, let's do another one. I think I like this one here, so I just want to see if I can find another washi tape sticker. Okay, so right, I quite liked that. I'm going to do another one and see if I can find another washi tape sticker or something. These are good. So that's a washi tape. And then that's the darker one there. Oh, that's good because that echoes. That's the same one, but in a darker. And this sticker has got nice texture on it, and it's also the same as the one I've just put over here, but it's more of a art paper than a washi tape paper. So we've got that one, but that's the same one. And now I think it'd be quite nice to bring that over here and have that as a darker image. Or perhaps here, there's nothing here. How about here? And then that gives something there, doesn't it? So I'm just going to do the same thing. And these are very simple ways to add in little pockets that are thin. This is just copyweight paper that's been dyed with avocado on this occasion, this one here. And the one before was a tea stain. Just putting a little bead of glue all the way down on the 3 sides, so I've made an L shape and the top of an E. And then I'm putting it down and lining it up at the bottom and just pushing that on there. And then this will just stick on, and then I don't want to do anything funny. Well, this one came apart easier. And just, oh, I might, they aren't sticky, not sticky at all. Well, they are sticky, but you know, they're not going to stick for a long time. So we just add a little bit of extra glue to give it a helping hand, just to stay on there. And then pop that on there. But they're just a little bit of fun. I believe I got them either on eBay or AliExpress. And just add a little bit of extra to the junk journal, and they're just a little fun supply. But that could be some collage that you did yourself. It could be a digital kit strip. It could be magazine pictures. Lovely. And now I've just found a scrap of washi tape, which I have used some of. I've cut that out and then that's just been floating around. It is really not sticky. And I just wanted to embellish this bit here because there's not much going on there. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to cut that bit down, and I think I'm just going to cut these squares. Now these look like tiles, sort of maybe Moroccan tiles or Italian tiles. I don't know. Nice anyway. And I will just glue along here because the washi tape is not sticky. So that's that one there. And just really want to make sure I've got the edges caught in. And then this bit, well, let's put this down there. We're just hodgepodging them together. And this, can't see, it's all curling up. Cut that bit there, keep that one because I don't think it's going to fit on here. And just add then I have got this little bit of Hessian here, which I could add there. I lose that bit. So I'm just going to go with that. So this is a piece of Hessian, I think, burlap or Hessian, and this was the edge bit. So that's the salvage edge, and then that's the bit that then becomes the fabric, and some of the threads have come loose, but the salvage is actually very interesting because it's all squashed down. Like that, and then I think probably that wants a word or something, doesn't it? You know, another little bit of lace, just something extra there. What does a word look like? A phrase or a saying? Maybe a black toned one. Yes, I love that. That just instantly popped out of me. I'll tell you what it says. Out of limitations comes creativity. I really couldn't agree more. Because when you're working with scraps, you are so limited by what scraps you've got. And most of the time that's an abundance. But also, when you just sort of sit at your desk and challenge yourself to only use the things that are around you, you find you are limited, and therefore you have to think a little bit differently and outside of your comfort zone. Depending whatever your comfort zone is. I suppose this is my comfort zone. I just like seeing things and sticking them down. So that's the little embellished pocket now, but that was so straightforward. That was just turning up the piece of paper. And then that's the one on the other side. And I think we just want a stamp or a sticker, or maybe we could even echo it. Yes, we probably could over here with this. So that works. And And you just keep doing this until you think, well, it looks less of a mess. It's starting to make sense. I like it, which is the main thing, isn't it? And just play with your things. Get rid of your things. Stick them down. Stick all the pretty things. Stick them down. Oh, I definitely want to use those somewhere because they've been jumping out at me for weeks. But I think they want to go on a nice project rather than just a page. Oh, hang on, I've got this. This is nice. That wants to go. Oh, look, that can go in there. Because that was the little challenge I did with Rach and Bella Crafts, and that was their digital. And that's a little pocket I made using, I lined that with packaging paper to make it thicker. So I really want to put something interesting in there. There's nothing more boring than opening a pouch and nothing in it. So let's put some stamps in there at least. Good. That goes there. Well, sort of. It's perfect for it, but that's very boring. So I think we need to... I think I need something else. That's good. Just a little pot of labels. I really must sort this out. Okay, so that way is businessy. And if that's staying there, we probably want to have the flower. Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. And just because it's a digital, just go around the edges, knock down any white, so it just ages the paper. Roll that over the glue. I'm using Scotch glue. This is a lovely creamy texture. It isn't Scotch Create, it's just a standard Scotch glue. I'm going to try out Yoo-Hoo glue next. That's my next pack of glue I've bought. And I'm just going to move that over there. Right, so that's that dealt with. I like that. I think I want the paper decorated behind. Maybe I'll do a script stamp there. Fun, isn't it? I think it's fun. See, this is a writing place because I will hide that. Oh, actually, that could have come around here with the butterfly. Could it? Does it fit? No, I don't like it. I prefer it around there. So no, it didn't fit. But something else could go in there. Well, we haven't got to that bit yet. Tickets, anyway. I like that. And I like that. If anything's peeling up like that, it might just want, because it's on the bend, it might want a little help with the silicone glue. And we just add that there. So there we go, more ideas, more fun. And I shall just carry on because that is a lovely way to relax and play. So that's how to journal. When you don't want to do the writing, you just want to use the scraps and stick them down. You can then write at a later date or never. It doesn't matter. Your journal does not have to be about writing. It could be about painting. It could be about poetry. It could be something that you do away on a different piece of paper and then you stick it in, because I'm always a bit fearful that my writing's going to mess it up. I don't want to having done all this beautiful work and these lovely little extras and fussy bits, then muck it up with my writing. So even though my writing isn't that bad, it's just, you know, it's a personal thing. I might prefer to write it behind there and then hide it there. And also, I don't know what I'm going to write about. You know, I'm in my 40s, and yeah, you know, what am I going to write about maybe I've just got to keep positive, and maybe I don't want to be positive. Maybe there are things that have gone in this week that have really annoyed me, but I don't want to write those down. I don't want my children finding that in the future and feeling negative vibes coming out of my book. So it's a tricky one. So sometimes for us ladies, where we want to vent, but we're just working through a problem, it's nicer to just put the beautiful things down and work through the frustrations as we go, thinking it through. So then it makes room for the positive. And then you can write about the beautiful things, or a poem, or what you've read, or what film you're looking forward to. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found value here and you'd like to leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. Plenty of room to add more in there. And you can also just wind some string or some lace, something around there to keep it all tethered together. Maybe an old silk scarf for a bohemian, little hippie retro. And then there you are. That's your weekend away, camper van, camping journal, and just go and write up all the things that have made your heart sing over the weekend on your wonderful trip away. Yep, so those are fun to make, really fun to make. They're not, well, they are, of course, they're quick if you want to rush them, but they don't need to be rushed. They're there to be enjoyed, and I hope you've had a wonderful time having a little flip through with me and seeing how simple it is just to go to a page and add a little extra on, and then all you need to do is just remove some of it, and you've got your paper, and you can then say where it is you're heading off to. If you're going on a travel, there's your map. You can use that as your inspiration. Set out your trail, your path, your journey, your itinerary, and all the things that you might take if you were planning a little trip. That's one idea, but perhaps you're just having a nice weekend to yourself and you aren't going anywhere. You haven't got anyone to visit, and that is okay by you. You might want to plan what you're going to do this weekend, or how you're going to embellish your craft projects, or what cookery you're going to take part in, what programs you're going to watch on the television, and shows that you want to see, movies, this sort of thing, books that you're going to curl up and read. You can add all of those detail in here just to show others, yeah, you know, even though you lived a quiet life, you still lived a full life with lots of inspiration and interests and thoughts and memories and poems and secret special little words of wisdom. So that's a junk journal. That's one way of doing a junk journal. There are millions of ways of doing a journal, and it doesn't all have to involve junk. But this was a scrap of fabric that was going to go nowhere. It's just clutter. So yes, welcome to my clutter books, and thank you for watching. And I hope you've had fun time having a little flip through here with me today. And above all else, just slow down and make crafting time for you. Bye bye now.